up in Pennsylvania, and I was down in Tennessee. So we were in head-to-head competition all the time.
Who won those head-to-head competitions?
Well, it was kind of back and forth. We both had large numbers. We had over 300, so he and I were topping out all of the camps in United States and Canada. So we were pretty close. I think we were probably the same record. He won some and I won some.
So now, when you see these kids coming through the Brett Cooper All-American, you saw it last year. This is your second year coming up here in December. What's one of the things you notice with the type of kids that are being nominated to participate in the Brett Cooper All-American?
Well, the first thing that and I'm 100% behind Brett's philosophy, and that's you got to have the grades first, because I don't care how good an athlete that you are, if you don't have the grades, colleges are not going to look at you, because there's a lot of good players out there nowadays. So the thing that I see first and foremost is you got to have those grades. Then second of all is, the work ethics for the player to get to where they are to play in that game, because these are All-American type kids. And, like last year, all the players on our team were very professional. They were good kids, had good character. We had no problems. And it's a great atmosphere, and it's an honor to be nominated or even elected to go and play in that game. So these kids are top-notch kids coming from all over the United States.
Now, one of the things that gets touted about the Brett Cooper All-American games in Dallas is the scouts coming from the colleges, looking at these young high school and young older middle school athletes, looking at possible prospects, coming into the college ranks. What are some of the things you've seen that these scouts are looking for, not just in the classroom, but on the football field as well?
Well, the one thing that that college scouts are looking for, of course, we said the grades, but they're looking for who makes plays out there on the field, who's the person that when the chips are down, who's still going 110%. Those things calculate into all of the recruiting, because we didn't just look at the athlete, we looked at some of the other attributes that's going to cause that athlete to help our team win. So, we judge his character, we judge, how he is in school, all those type of things. For example, when I went to a school, when I was in Nebraska scouting for Chadron State, we went to a school and had a great athlete, and the first thing I asked for at the school was, I'd like to see, what his resume looks like as far as a student in the school. Did he have any problems? Was he a good student? Was he a leader? All those things weigh into if we're going to recruit that young man to come to our school and help us win. So the things that I see from the Brett Cooper game is a lot of these kids already have that, those attributes to play college level ball. Of course, the one thing that the college level is going to look at is can this player help us win? So he's got to be a good athlete also. Look at his speed. Look, how's his work ethic and all those things. So a lot of those players already have all of those characteristics, and they're good enough to, move to the next level maybe. So maybe not be recruited at that point, but how they're going to be in the next 4 years or the next 3 years in their football team. How are they going to be? So, that's what recruiters are looking for.
Glenn, one of the things that I notice, with a lot of recruiters that gets missed, and not the recruiters that are missing it, but I think it's the athletes that are missing it as well. They're not recognizing their actions on the sidelines. How their body language is on the sidelines when they're not on the field playing. Are they picking up the rest of their team? Are they talking to their offensive, their defensive teammates? Picking them up, discussing things, trying to figure ways out to get back in a football game if you're down in that game. How important is that to these recruiters?
Oh, that's very important, because that goes back to the character issue that I was talking about earlier. And that was one of the things on our recruiting sheet when we'd go out and look at a high school kid or we'd look at his film is, like you said, how does he act on the sideline? If he throws an interception as a quarterback, how does he come off the field? Does he come off the field with his head down? Is he unbuckling his chin strap, like he's frustrated? Or, what does he say to his teammates when he comes off the field? And one analogy that I love to tell everybody is every time that I saw Peyton Manning, who's a quarterback here at Tennessee and at several other pro teams, if he threw an interception, he'd always clap his hands and go, it's in the past. It's time to move on to the next play. And that's very important. And we look at the body of a young man as like you said, as he comes off the field, and is he pumping his teammate up, or is he doing the things that he needs to do to help his team win, which is being a positive role model, even if he does make a mistake out on the field. Or if he does something good, what we always taught is you better, as a running back, you better appreciate your linemen and pat them on the back, raise them up, because, you couldn't run behind a line that's not going to help you out. So you have to do those things. That's very important aspects.
Glenn Campbell, thank you so much for joining us today and giving us a great insight on college scouting, high school recruiting. Congratulations on your current position. Any chance of you getting back into the head coaching aspect?
That's a possibility, and I'm involved with the Tennessee-Kentucky All-Star game, which I go and evaluate quarterbacks, and then we go in that game and play. Last year, I coached in it. Several years ago, I coached in it. And then, of course, the head coach at the Brett Cooper game. So there's always a possibility. So, we always keep our options open. And, once you've got football in your blood, you're always going to have it there. And it's really a truly blessing, to have such a sport to influence us in certain ways, because football has changed my life and kept me on the track that's going to really help us out. And a person that I was really impressed with at the Tennessee-Kentucky game was Aaron Hayden. I don't know if you've ever heard that name, but he played running back for Tennessee. Then he went on and played for the Packers, who he's going to be one of my coaches down at Brett Cooper game. And he tells his story about how he was, I guess he was in Detroit. He was an inner city type kid, went to Tennessee, with a chip on his shoulder, with racism on his shoulder, and how Tennessee changed him. And he went on to play for the Packers and was very successful. And I hope that Brett, lets him share his story down there, because it's very influential to these young men about, staying focused and staying on the right track and doing the right thing to be successful. So we're excited about having him. And there's a couple other guys that's going to be down on the coaching staff. His name is Jason Simpson, and his son's going to be playing quarterback for us from Martin, Tennessee. And Jason is involved with football there at University of Tennessee at Martin. So anyway, we're excited about coming down to Brett Cooper's game, and it's always a pleasure to be around Brett. And I always tell him this: it's his world, and we living in it. So.
Well, Glenn, I can't wait to get back together with you when we get down there for the Brett Cooper All-American. It's going to be a great time, and I expect to see you in a rhinestone jacket.
Well, I might have it lit up or something this time. I'll have the batteries going. I didn't have it plugged up last year.
Well, we'll make sure we got some fresh batteries for it.
Yeah, there you go. But, we had an excellent time last year, and I had a great coaching staff and excellent players, which led us to victory over the west side of the United States. So we're excited to come back down to Brett's game, because it's a class act.
All right, Glenn Campbell from Nashville, Tennessee, 35-year experience in coaching and recruiting. Great job coming online and talking to us, giving us some great information for these young athletes. You have a great day, sir.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate it. And And Kenny, you have a great day, and we appreciate your work and everything that you do for the Brett Cooper game.
All right, well, thank you very much. Keep it here. We'll be right back here on NYSR. You're listening to NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio.
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey, lacrosse, soccer, and so much more. Dunright Athletics creates extremely high-quality team uniforms at a fraction of the price of those other guys. They can take your team's logo and put it on your choice of jersey in any size from youth to adult. That's sublimation, screen print, twill, and embroidery. Be ready for game day. Get your team's uniforms today. Call them at 1-800-396-3991 or visit them at www.dunrightathletics.com. Don't delay. Check out all the custom styles they have to offer, and don't forget to mention that Christian the Radio Guy sent you.
Brett Cooper football. It's the Brett Cooper Football Junior Academic All-American Game, December 27th to the 31st in Dallas, Texas. The #1 bowl game in the nation, celebrating excellence on the gridiron as well as excellence in the classroom. Scouts from some of the top schools in the country will be there, coaching by former NFL players and much more. Bowl games in 10U, 12U, 14U, and freshman 15U, as well as a high school seniors bowl game. To nominate your player for a chance to be selected as a Brett Cooper Jr. Academic All-American, go to www.brettcooperfootball.com or call 484-619-7974 for more information. The Brett Cooper Jr. Academic All-American Bowl Games, December 27th to the 31st in Dallas, Texas. Brett Cooper Football. Hi, Kenny Long here with NYSR and Friday Night Tykes, and I want to talk to you about rain gutters. With the recent heavy rains in South Texas, many of us have come to realize that the rain gutters on our homes either don't work or simply just don't exist, destroying flower beds and just creating a mess. Let me tell you about Curtis McCluskey with Advanced Rain Control. He is your go-to guy for seamless gutters, cleanouts, and repairs. Serving San Antonio and the surrounding areas with over 25 years experience, Curtis will get you a quality rain control gutter system on your home at a quality price. Contact Curtis at 210-863-9881 for your free quote today. That's 210-863-9881. Advanced Rain Control is a proud sponsor of NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. Don't get caught in the rain without a quality gutter system on your home. From Advanced Rain Control, call Curtis today at 210-863-9881 and tell him Kenny Long from NYSR sent you. Houston Energy Football, a premier all-women semi-pro football team competing and representing Houston, Texas in the IWFL. Come out and support the Houston Energy as they charge for an IWFL championship. Home games played at DeMent Stadium, 1000 Keene Street in Galena Park, Texas. Tickets $15 at the gate. Check them out at HoustonEnergyFootball.com for pre-order discounts. That's HoustonEnergyFootball.com. NYSR is proud to be the new home and voice of the Houston Energy. All Houston Energy home games will be broadcast live on NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio, with Kenny Long, the voice of Friday Night Tykes. Just go to nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the live Houston Energy link. Once again, that's nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the live Houston Energy link. Houston Energy Football. Go Energy! Sports Safe. Sports Safe is a brand of video games designed to educate youth players ages 5 through 13 about sportsmanship and safety. Using any compatible mobile device, tablet, or computer, kids and parents alike can learn about safer play through short, interactive scenarios. Dr. Jillian Hotz and her team have created this uniquely designed game system for both player education and to serve as a compliance tool for leagues and teams. Sports Safe is now a proud sponsor of NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. For more information on how you can participate, purchase, and be a part of Sports Safe, you can check them out on the web at www.sportsafe.com. That's sports with a Z, safe.com. Or go to nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the Sports Safe banner. You can also email them at info@sportsafe.com. Give them a call at 1-800-970-3886. Sports Safe. Play safe.
You're listening to NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio.
You're listening to NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. Welcome back, ladies